What is up, Prince Squad? Let me draw off this phone. I was out in the rain trying to take this picture. It'll probably dry off by itself in a minute. Let me see. Grab me a pen so I can write. Man, I had a lady in the shop yesterday, and where are my black pens at? What's up, Jafayo? What's up, Nalasia? What's up, Patty O? What's up, Scoob? What's up, Jason? What's up, Grateful? I had a lady in the shop yesterday, and she was filling out papers because I was open. I was here yesterday waiting for people to turn in their paperwork for the basketball training that is starting up on Tuesday. And she took my pen. She took some extra forms. I don't know what the deal was with this lady, but I thought that was crazy. And I don't put my good pens out, but yeah, she caught me with one of my good pens out and took it. What's up, Angel? What's up, One No Shirt? How you doing, Val? What's up, KJH Entrepreneur? What's up, Sinara? There's another sin, Sinara. We getting a bunch of sins. Sincere. What's up, Sincere? What's up, April? How you doing, Val? How you doing, Connie? What's up, Bradley? But yeah, took one of my good pens. I got these pens. My cousin, she work at Walmart, and when they have stuff on sale, a lot of times she just buy a bunch of junk she don't need and end up giving it away. Yeah, I'm a little bit late today, but I'm thinking about, instead of doing my lives on Sundays, doing them on Thursdays or Fridays. So I think what I'm about to do is go back to my regular, well, welcome to the live, Sinara. Welcome. Glad you could make it. But I had kind of fell off a little bit doing the lives because I was having issues with the with my video quality, and I was like, I don't want to be doing a bunch of doing the live streams that people can't even see me and stuff. And I remember the first live stream I did when I was having those issues was when I got my new heat press, which I haven't even posted a video using my new heat press yet, but I have been doing some video editing. I slept half of the day yesterday, and then I got up and I stayed up till probably around midnight or so editing videos. So trying to get back on track, posting videos consistently or more consistently. But what I'm thinking about doing is going back to my regular Monday, Wednesday schedule of posting videos. If I get some extra ones done, I may throw those in there too. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing the posted on Monday, Wednesday, and then either on Thursday or Friday, depending on my schedule. Cause a lot of times I'm busy on Fridays, trying to get those Friday orders out. Sometimes people order late and stuff like that, and I have to kind of push to get those orders out that they need to pick up on Friday. So y'all can kind of let me know what y'all think about that, and that way I can kind of have a little break on the weekends. And because right now I'll be doing the basketball training, which I'll be doing it Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, and on some Saturdays. So that's what I'm probably looking at least for a while. But I'm thinking I might just stick with that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. What's up, Prince and Moore? What's up, Maurice? How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad you could catch us, Maurice. Val says I got a new one too. What did you get, Val? Thank you, Maurice. I appreciate you watching. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, doing the live streams on either Thursday or Friday. The way you say you got a heat press. What kind of heat press did you get? Sonara say, I'm just starting my t-shirt business but don't have a cutting machine or heat press. Can you recommend starting equipment? Now the equipment that I started out with a rolling 15-inch vinyl cutter. A lot of people, depending on your budget, now I would kind of throw that in there also. Now a lot of people start out with like the Silhouette cameos, or some of those smaller cutters, but like I feel like if all you can start out with is something like that, go ahead, get your business started, start learning how to produce your artwork and stuff like that. But if you can get a better cutter, I would say go ahead and get one, because I do see people that sometimes have issues cutting out different things, with the smaller cutters. And but that's kind of up to you. And on here, a lot of people have different cutters, so you can probably ask some advice, and hopefully somebody on here can answer for you. But if you don't have a cutter and you have a heat press, you can always do it's places where you can get pre-printed transfers and stuff like that to kind of go ahead and get started a little bit. But yeah, I recommend rolling because I've had good success with it, and I haven't had any issues with it, and that's what I started out with. And with the heat press, I don't know, I kind of got a little issue with Hicks now. I'm going to eventually get that video posted. Now, I feel like Hicks products are quality products, and the press that I started out with was their Econo press, which was a 15 by 15 press. And they have a bunch of different brands in different sizes. I see on here Val said, got a heat press. It's a 15 by 15. It's several different brands of presses, but that's, if you don't want to say that's good or whatever, or if whatever the reason is why you being answering in that way, because most people, if they got something new, they'll be like, I got a 24-inch Schwinn bicycle or whatever, if that's how most people do. They don't just be like, I got a bike. It's a two-wheel bike. It's a they kind of be specific and tell you what kind if somebody asks you what you got. Like if somebody say, you got a new car, what kind of car did you get? I got a two-door car. I got a truck. They'll tell you, I got a Lincoln Town car. That's usually what people say. That's just kind of weird to me. But I'm not gonna ask anymore. But yeah, that's that's one of the better brands of presses. But I have a kind of an issue with them because my new heat press that I came in, it was a Hicks. It came in damaged, and they did not want to do anything about it. They actually were supposed to send me some ink, but I still have yet to receive it, and it's been about 2 months. Still have yet to receive the not the ink, the paint for the way it was scraped up and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to recommend Hicks anymore, but the only reason that I had the Hicks press in the beginning was because it was the cheapest top brand press that I could find. But I honestly haven't had any issues with it. But as far as their customer service now, that was years ago. Now, they didn't want to do anything about my press that came with paint scraped off of it and a dent in the front of the press. So I'm still having to deal with that issue. And I ordered it from where did I order from? I can't even think of where I ordered it from. Heat Press Nation. Yeah, I ordered it from Heat Press Nation, and they kind of felt bad about the situation, and they offered me like 10% off of a cap press. But the thing with that was like, he was like, I can extend it for a week or something. But if you just bought a $1,600 press, some people can't just go ahead and buy a $700 cap press, because it was a certain cap press that I wanted. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of didn't like that. I mean, I don't feel like it was Heat Press Nation's fault, but I guess the resolution they came to, if I was a billionaire, then yeah, I could go ahead and do that. But it's me taking care of my 2 kids by myself, no help right now, not getting any help from their dad right now. So it is what it is. But yeah, I felt like they could have extended that or just left that, said, okay, I can get that. I just contact whoever when I get ready to order. As long as it wasn't 10 years from now, you know. But anyway, enough ranting about that. Y'all get to see the video soon. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Sonara. If not, I have a couple of videos that may be helpful for you with equipment. Now, if you want to be on the budget side, I have a video called "How to Start a T-Shirt Business for $500 or Less," and it walks through every single thing that you need. So you can go through there, and depending on what cutter and what heat press you get, then you can go with that. Okay, you say your budget is 500 to 1,000. Depending on if you want to just get started, but I would recommend go ahead and getting you a good heat press, because like some of those cheaper presses, sometimes they have issues, sometimes they don't. But if you do get one of the cheaper presses, I would get the like go on Amazon and get one where you can get the what do you call it, the protection plan. Connie says, I went to a screen printing class in Fort Worth last month, started to try and find my way to Many, LA, went through Shreveport, LOL. Where was you coming from, Connie? I'm about an hour south of Shreveport. In the woods, straight in the woods, Connie. You probably would have been like, she can't possibly live here, and turned around trying to find me in the woods. Val says, yes, I need a better cutter. Maurice Minor says, I have a Cricut Explorer. Val said, it is high. No, is it high? Is what high, Val? The cutter, the vinyl cutter, I believe the 15-inch cutter was maybe around $700 or $800. It's been a while since I bought it. I don't remember exactly, but the one that I use now is like a 15. I think it's around $1,500, $1,800 maybe if you buy the stand, something like that. Sammy's View says, I screen printed last night for the first time. I just used a design from my Cameo. I watched the screen and can still see a faint picture of it. Will that cause a problem if I use water-based ink? That's called ghosting, and they do make stuff to get that out. Samuel's Views, as long as it's not actual ink that's dried in the screen, I think you should be good. But they do make like haze remover to remove that out of the screen. I have a video on that. I use the pink stuff, and I have a video on it that kind of shows, because I used to never dehaze my screens. That's what they call it when you remove the ghosting images. School says, don't ask me, I get talked about, LOL. What's up, Izzy Finley? How you doing? Val says, no, let me check the box. None, LOL. Beverly Smith says, hello, everyone. What's up, Bev Smith? Beverly Smith? My bad. I'm used to throwing nicknames out there. Beverly Smith, Melinda Morales, how you doing? Butter 438, what's up? Gossip Moms, what's up? Yep, it's been a while. I've been kind of off with the videos and everything. I'm trying to get back on track. I did get y'all 2 videos out there last week and a live stream, and I have one video uploaded already. I'll probably upload the other video tonight. So Monday at 7 a.m. be looking out for the video, 7 a.m. Central Time. Jason says, Samuel, you can try a ghost remover dehazer. Can you see through the mesh where the image is? Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. Scoop says that's ghosting. They have a cleaner for it. Sonara says Heat Press Nation. Yeah, Heat Press Nation. That's where I got my second heat press from. But when they, if it's not one of their products, it may ship out through the regular company, or the company that manufactures it, like mine did. Let me see. What's up, Full Rusher? How you doing? Val says, wow, I don't say the name. Let me see. Connie says, I'm from Louisville, Mississippi. I'm in the woods too. Okay, I'm not familiar with that part. I don't know. Connie, I went to school at Ole Miss in Oxford. And I had a friend that lived in Hollandale, Mississippi, which is kind of the woods a little bit too. So uh, and I had another friend from Tutwiler, Mississippi, and I had a friend from what's the name of that place? I can't even think of the name of the other place that was even smaller than both of them. But yeah, I've been to a few little places. Oh, this new earpiece I got, cause my other one, the little pad thing came off, so I ended up getting a different one. Now it's irritating to wear. I can't wear it for long times without it hurting my ear. So I fell asleep with it on yesterday and woke up and my ear was hurting. Belle says Zenny is the name. Full Rusher says I'm having such a depressing day business wise. What's going on, Val? I'm saying the wrong name. What's going on, Fool? Uh, Let me know what's going on. Maybe we can help. Trying to keep from turning this AC on, but it's kind of a muggy day. Hopefully that's not too loud. If the AC is too loud, y'all let me know, and maybe I can move back from it. Beverly Smith says Bev is fine seeing. Okay, all right, I got you. Yeah, some people may not like nicknames because I have some nicknames I don't like. So, yeah. Terrence says, "Wow, I haven't seen you in so long. I forgot." All right, Terrence. Look, you can always go on there and look at my videos. Look like my forehead is shining, but it's all good though. Scoob says, "Full. Think about what you're doing and change it. It's obviously not working. Stop using defeat." Sonera says, "I have a Cricut Explorer Expression. Can I use that machine to cut vinyl?" Yes, Sonera. That a lot of people do use machines like that to cut vinyl. What's up, Tony P? Maurice says, "LOL, Connie, I'm in Greenville." Yeah, I know Greenville too. You got to go through Greenville to get to Hollandale, or maybe you don't have to go through it, but I've been there. What's up, Bless 360? How you doing? What's up, Tony P? Where is Massey P at? Oh, okay, there she is. I see her. What's up, Massey P? How you doing? What's up, Mona? How you doing? What's up, Uproar? Uproar says Tony P is everywhere. What's up, Jackie J? How you doing? Tony P says, "Hey, Sin, do you mind if I put quality guarantee stamp on my website saying Print Squad member?" No, that's fine. That's fine, Tony P. That is fine. Connie says, "I come through there often." Maurice. Sonera says, "Sin is fine." Okay. Maurice says, "Wow, we should exchange ideas sometimes." I need to, I don't know why I'm feeling so thirsty right now. I was just drinking water before I left home. Let me see. What's up, Bubblegum? Bubblegum says, "What ink are you using for your white? I like how your white prints come out." I'm using Rutland. It's the Rutland Street Fighter White. And the reason I use that ink, I mean, it's an okay ink. I haven't had any issues with it. I'm trying to tighten this thing up. It's a cheaper ink. I was using the what was the name of the ink? It's the ink that Rob Beats is using, which is a really, really good ink, and it's creamy and all. I was using forget the name of it. Union Diamond White. I was using the Union Diamond White, but now, see if I can show you a shot of it. I use right here. It's the Rutland Street Fighter White. SF White, Street Fighter White. But yeah, the ink that I used to use is right here. It's the Union Diamond I can't even talk. Low bleed diamond white. The Rutland ink is a low bleed white also. I got a bunch of junk all up in here. I need a bigger place, really. I've been kind of looking into some different things, but yeah, that's the white that I currently use. Full Rusher says, I'm tired of making designs, then no sales. I have 1W plus years in art and can't move anything. I keep hearing get a designer, but I'm broke. Excuse me at the moment, and feeling horrible about having someone design for me. Full Rusher, um, are you doing like a clothing line, or like, see what I do? I only do orders. I only do take orders from people and do their design. I don't have like a clothing line, and like now may be a good time to run some specials. As you see in the last live stream, I'm doing a special right now that's going through August, because I'm trying to get some people in here and do something easy. That's why I'm offering the one print. Get some people in here quick. Try to make a quick little profit right quick before school starts back, because these kids won't need $200 and $300 pairs of shoes. So got to get on the grind so I can try to get that for them. And they don't like these notebooks. Like, look, y'all see this notebook right here? This is a notebook. It's got this paper thing. They like the 5-star gear and stuff. I gotta try to get these funds up so I can get these school supplies for these boys. But yeah, I only design for the people. I'm not sure if that's what you're doing, because sometimes, like right here, I'm gonna show you these shirts right here. All right, if my camera will switch. Okay, right here, these are shirts that I made, and they're for the football shirts, and I had a few left. Like, I don't always sell them out, and I don't make a whole bunch of them. I just make a few. Eventually, they will sell, but it's because the kids wear the spirit shirts to school. But I mostly just make the shirts for people. You may need to do a little bit more advertising, maybe run a special or something like that. If you have some places you can put some flyers out, use social media to promote it a little bit. Yeah, because when when I do the design, sometimes I don't sell them all. Connie says, sure, I'm on Facebook if you want to find me, Maurice. Scenario says, where can I get vinyl and rhinestone sheets for my Cricut? I don't know about the rhinestones because I'm not into the rhinestones at this moment, but you can get vinyl. I like the Stahl's Econoprint vinyl, and I also have a video about some eBay vinyl that's got the link below the video, which is the cheapest vinyl that I have found. And it's a couple people on here that use that vinyl and haven't had any issues with it either. So I think it's some decent vinyl for the price. Full Rusher says, when I started this business to design in the first place, and secondly to print. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too, Full Rusher, I've been doing this. I've been in this building for about 10 years, and it's up and down sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm killing and I'm having so much that I have to hire people to help me and stuff like that, and sometimes it's slower than other times. And I mean, that's part of working for yourself. Sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down, and you just have to don't ever let yourself get to where you are. Don't spend all your money. Keep you some money stashed to the side just in case you don't get sales for a couple months or something like that. You gotta keep it like that. And then another thing, Full, I don't know if what the exact problem you're having, if you're having like a creator's block or something like that. Sometimes looking around at other designs, like when I first started doing the football shirts, like I would look at other designs. Like, I would type in like football t-shirts or whatever, whatever the thing was that I was looking for, and just by looking at these shirts I would get inspiration. And like my sister that live in New Orleans, like every design I would do, I would always send it to her first. You know, I would always be like, what you think about this? You know, and stuff like that. And she would let me know. And then I would be like, well, I got that design from this shirt right here. And then I would show her the shirt and she would be like, you can't tell you got it from, it don't look nothing like that. But it's just like the thought process, like, you know, the thoughts that I had when I looked at that shirt, and then creativity going into it, you know, and you kind of come up with something different. And I'm not saying just copy other shirts that you see, but, you know, just looking at shirts sometimes will jog something in your creative mind, and you'll come up with something that's totally different than what you looked at. Melinda says, I ordered my swing away heat press off Amazon and it works great so far. Well, that's awesome, Melinda. If you in that print squad group, you can keep us updated with some of the stuff that, you know, some of the designs, just the shirts and stuff that you print. I'm sorry, I'm having a mental block or something, can't get the words out. Tony P says she over here eating pizza, and I bet you over there drinking that tea, huh, Tony P? Bubblegum says, I'm using white from QCM, but not liking the opacity I'm getting. Are you doing like double coats on it, Bubblegum? Sometimes, you know, the first time when you go through it, sometimes you can still see through it. You can still see the shirt. You have to flash it. You know, you might print it twice, you know, put two coats, and then it may be kind of thin looking, but once you flash it and bring it back around and print another layer on it, and maybe even two layers if you need to, then I think it may look better. I mean, I've never used that ink, so I don't know 100% if that's the thing, but if you're not trying that, maybe you could try that before you just say, okay, I got to switch inks. Master P says, Scoob, I'm going to get it together this week. All right, let me see. Sonera says, the ink is for screen printing. Yep, the ink is for screen printing. All right, Tony P say they figured out how to use the cutter. That's good. I ordered my ink from MacB Supply, and I said I'm getting ready to start ordering from Nevertheless Screen Printing, because they also have inks, and I have a coupon code for them, so you can get you can save on that. And you know, if you order $150 worth of products or supplies, then you can get free shipping and handling. But I also have the coupon code for that site. And the reason I had been ordering from MacB is because they're close. You know, I had been ordering from Ryonet, but it was taking forever for it to get here, and then Ryonet stuff is overpriced. Oh, that's okay, fool. Let me see. Jason N says, can't send the kiddos to school in skips. Yeah, I just like to be able to get them, you know, what they ask for, what they like. Sometimes what I like, because sometimes I pick out their shoes and I'm like, man, but I wouldn't spend that much for shoes for me. I wouldn't spend no $200 on those shoes for me. But the thing I can say about it is those shoes usually last. So that, you know, they are good quality, usually Nikes. My youngest son, you know, he loves Steph Curry, so he like the Under Armours. What's up, Ivan? How you doing? Stahls is STHALS. STHALS. That's stahls.com. Fool says, I swear it's so annoying when I do get an order, then design everything, then they back out on me, and I own a line that does customs for business. And it may not be your fault, fool. I mean, sometimes people, I gotta give me some water, y'all. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. But it may not be your designs at all. Like when I do the designs, you know, if it's something they want to change, I give them the option to change it. And, you know, after that first change, then I'll start charging. But yeah, most people when they come in my shop, they don't really know exactly what they want. I mean, they know what they want on the shirt, but some of them have no clue how they want it. And then I have had people come in here and they fill out the form and they put something down in a certain way, and I'm like, I don't like how this look, and I change it around. I do a few different designs. I do one exactly as they said, and then one in my style. And most times they choose my style. I mean, I do have a few customers that want specific things. Doggone it, drop this top. But a lot of them come in here and have no idea what they want. Melinda Morales says Heat Transfer Warehouse has a large variety of heat transfer and rhinestone items. Heat Transfer Warehouse. Look, sound like she doing a little commercial for them. Heat Transfer Warehouse has a large variety of heat transfer and rhinestone items. Heat Transfer Warehouse. Sound like a little ad, huh? Sandra Robbins, what's up? How you doing? Terrence says, I enjoy doing t-shirts but feel like missing out on something. I need to add something else like caps or mugs. Yeah, I've been doing only like t-shirts, tote bags, you know, a few decals here and there. Yeah, it's always good when you can add stuff. I have had a few people asking about caps and stuff like that. Oh, and I see somebody gave me a super chat. I'm sorry, I missed it. Let me see, how can I see it? I don't even know how I missed it. Doggone it. I'm sorry. It looked like somebody did a super chat and I missed whoever it was, so I gotta go back up here and find them. Excuse me. But it's definitely not wanting to show me who did it. Let me see. I might not have got to it yet. That may be what it is. You didn't miss much, Sandra. Not too much. Just some randomness. But yeah, I think it would be a good idea to add something, Terrence. Add you some caps or mugs. The mugs, a lot of people say they do really well with the mugs. What's up, Nettie Love? How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Bubblegum says, I do print flash print, but it's still not working the greatest or looking the greatest. Thanks for your help. Yeah, maybe you should try a different ink. What's up, Mr. Sycamore? How you doing? Thanks, Massey P, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And Tony P, thank y'all. I appreciate both of y'all. I guess I'm going too slow today because I'm like, I can't see the super chats, but I appreciate both of y'all. Tony P said that's so you can get some good internet. Look, that I can't get good internet because I'm in the country. Look, they just got me off of dial-up internet. You know, I was on the dial-up where you know how and then you gotta wait for one of the numbers to pick up. I know y'all remember that. Full Russia says, speaking of designs, where can I get sensitizer for emulsion in bulk? I'm not sure. I buy the emulsion with the sensitizer, you know, already mixed. I'm saying with the sensitizer already added, but I buy it with everything already mixed. Sinara Grubb says, how can I use the Cricut expression tool with my personal designs? Do anybody on here have a Cricut expression? I don't know. I can't give you those exact answers, Sinara. Maybe somebody. And I'm sorry, it's a train coming by. Hopefully. Okay, train, we know you there. We're not gonna run out in front of you. Okay, but maybe somebody on here has a Cricut expression, or you may be able to look it up, like do a YouTube search or a Google search possibly, and they may be able to help you with that. And I'm sorry, I can't help you out with that. The only cutters I have experience with are the rolling cutters. Izzy Feeling says, how about I made shirts for a friend and she wanted me to add a name and changed a few times for her, then she never picked up you got to get the money first, Izzy Finley. The way that I do, if it's a group order, they gotta pay at least half. Like if they ordering at least like 25 shirts, they gotta pay at least half down, which will cover the cost of shirts and sometimes materials depending on how how much materials you use, if you're using vinyl or whatever. But yeah, they gotta at least pay for half. But if you only order one shirt, I expect them to pay for that up front. But yeah, that's something we was talking about on the other live stream about, you got to get your money up front. Because once you print on that, this is personalized items. Nobody else is going to want to buy something that's got your favorite quote on it or, somebody's name on it. Scenario says that's Heat Press Warehouse, I think. That might be what you're talking about, or what's the name of it? You said Heat. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Heat. Doggone. Can somebody help me out? I'm having brain issues today. My mind is not working. She's trying to find out some of the places where you buy equipment and vinyl from. Heat Transfer Warehouse. Or doggone it. I can't even think right now. I'm sorry. If somebody can help me out so that we can send Sonara in the right direction, send the other sin in the right direction. Easy Phoenix says T-shirt life, I guess. Let me see. Terrence Cruz says, how many country Tucson? Yes, I can relate. Yeah, that dial up. Tony P says, our website will be up next week. Everyone stay tuned. Terrence Cruz says, you got to save it as an SVG file for the Cricut expression. So a SVG file, you have to save it as an SVG file for the Cricut expression. Jason Ian says, the train and the dial-up internet, I guess that's what he's showing. Yeah, you got to get that half up front. Melinda says I should charge them for advertising for them, LOL. School says I get all of my money, half, but half my butt. I guess that's what she said. Terrence says, I have a problem with my Cricut machine. I looked it up on YouTube and called the 1-800 number. Did they fix it for you? I ordered it from Heat Press Nation. It took them a week for me. It took a week for me to get my order. Mr. Sycamore says, exactly, money up front is the only way to make sure you're not upset later. Yeah, because once you spend that money, and you print on these shirts, you can't take that print off usually. Nalasia says Heat Transfer Warehouse. What's up, Street Culture? How you doing? Street Culture says Michaels. I guess that was one of the places you could get some vinyl from. But you could probably get a better deal ordering it online. Unless Michaels is having a good little sale going on. Let me see. Jason N says, very huge selection, TotalInkSolutions.com. That is TotalInkSolutions.com. He got him a commercial on here too. Mr. Sycamore says, it's Heat Press Nation. That's the only place I buy my vinyl. What's up, Marquita R? How you doing? Let me see. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Terrence says, yes, they fixed my Cricut. It was something with the software. Terrence says, Michael's or Hobby Lobby is too expensive. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can get a better deal online. And School says, make sure you get t-shirt vinyl. Many people get signed vinyl and wonder why it won't stay on the shirt. I'm good, Marquita. It was Terrence Crews says Jason sound like Stan Banks. Yeah, it was storming up here earlier today, but it's all good though. Hopefully it won't be raining tomorrow. I don't know if it will or not. I don't know. I haven't checked the weather yet. I didn't know it was supposed to be raining today. I just woke up to rain. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it's not gonna rain tomorrow, hopefully. Monday. Well, it say 25% Monday. Hopefully it won't. Cause I gotta get up and go run in the morning. What's up, DeSheila? How you doing? What's up, Mark? How you doing? Scoop says grasshopper. That was an insult. You silly. Maquita says it's hot and sunny here, but I love the heat, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm trying to get back in shape. I got a few extra pounds on me right now, so I'm trying to get back in shape. Me and my son's been running, and actually, I guess to tell y'all some things that's been going on in my life or in my family or whatever. I need to do something with my hair, man. Sometimes I just want to cut it all off and just wear wigs. But yeah, I'm trying to get back in shape. I'm like, well, last time I measured, I weighed myself. I was 163, but my goal weight is 155. So when I originally started running, I was like 166, something like that. So, you know, I was about 11 pounds overweight, trying to just lose that little bit of extra I got on me and get in shape. And I'm doing the basketball training, so, you know, I can't be out there training these kids and then huffing and puffing while I'm trying to show them what to do. So I was like, you know, and then some of them might try me, you know, so I got to be ready. And I can't let them get out there and show me up. Full Russian says, I'm going to catch you later. I'm going to work on some designs. Hopefully it's not a waste of time. Full. Be positive. Be positive. Things don't work out. I mean, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be down. And I go through the stuff sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't know what I want to do. I want to quit this. I should just give me a job. You know, I go through that sometimes. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's just a mind thing, you know. Scoob says, I have to go run 2 cent. Oh, I forgot I can't run. Scoob, you silly. Jason N says, I'm 20 minutes from Total Ink Solutions. Been messing with them for like 4 years now. Master P says, Scooby got that sign vinyl, so you say it doesn't stay on the shirt. Scoob, you talking about us using sign vinyl on shirts, LOL. Mona 4 says, did I pay a lot of money for my ink? If you buy, depending on what size ink you buy, like if you buy quartz, they might be like, and it depends on the ink that you buy. So it might be like $20 or in the 20s usually for a quart of ink. If you buy a gallon, depending on the kind of ink you buy, I can't even think of the price of it right now. Excuse me. And it may depend on where you buy ink from also. Oh, bless. My son have bought a new TV. He bought a new TV. It sat there for a few days because I wasn't gonna put it up, and my oldest son ended up putting it up. But yep, they did. I don't even know when they did it. I think I was asleep or something, and they took the big TV down. This TV is a little bit smaller. It's not a whole lot smaller, but he bought a TV from my sister. And excuse me, she came down here from Washington, and it was the TV that she used to have in her living room. But she didn't have, I don't know, she had the remote, but the place where she left it at over to her dad's house, and somehow the remote came up missing. So I don't know. I told him he'll have to buy a remote on his own. I'm not gonna buy it because the last TV that didn't have remote. The remote was like $40. The TV I had, it had the remote and everything. He shouldn't have broke it. But yeah, he did buy a new TV. And then he was mad because he got. I actually did let him play his games, and that 2K18 was taking forever to update, and it was making him mad. So, you know, I don't know what the deal is with that. Mark says I actually got to press some regular vinyl on some sad shirts, and they locked on woohoo after 3 washes. Yeah, it shouldn't. Well, I don't know what sad shirts are, but once you put the vinyl on there, it shouldn't come off if you do it correctly. It should be on there for the life of the shirt. Master P says Tony P and I went running 3 miles twice this week. Tony P is trying really hard. I give him that. Yeah, I wanna. I'm running a mile, and my time is like super slow right now. But I'm slowly cutting time off. My goal is a 8-minute mile, and once I get that 8-minute mile, then the next time that I run, cause I run like every other day, and then I do like high intensity workouts every other day. I do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, run a mile. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. My voice going out of something. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I do like high intensity workout where I do like jump rope, like sprints, battle ropes, cone drills, ladder drill, different things like that. But but yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm kind of struggling right now. Tony P says we are amateurs to the vinyl game, and we just use what it came with, but we good now. I started screen printing. When I started doing a vinyl printing, and I began to get more customers. I started doing vinyl printing around 2006, 2007, and then with the screen printing, like maybe a year or two after it. I can't tell. I don't remember the exact date. I probably would have to look back at some of my videos, but I've been I started doing screen print because like when you're doing vinyl print and you getting bigger orders of like 20 shirts or even 10 shirts depending on your design, and you having to take forever to weed it, and then like as far as printing, like when you screen printing big orders of the exact same design, it's cheaper because that the ink, you can take like a quart of ink and print hundreds of shirts, and you'll take a quart of ink and say you paid, I'm gonna just say $25 for it, and you'll print hundreds of shirts off that 1 quart of ink. So it's a lot cheaper than the vinyl. Like with the vinyl, say that you got a 12-inch design and you buy a five yards of vinyl, you can only print so many shirts with that, but like you can print hundreds of shirts, and then you probably pay $25 or $30 for that roll of vinyl, depending on what vinyl you use and stuff like that. And you only print a certain number of shirts. Then with the other one, you printing hundreds of shirts. So you print less than 10 shirts, I believe. So it's a lot cheaper to use the ink screen printing when you're doing the same exact design. Jason N says my gallon of inks are 125. What's up, Leslie? How you doing? Yeah, you got to be patient with the business. Sometimes it's just ups and downs in the business. That's part of working for yourself. What's up, Tommy Mac? How you doing? What's up, Reset on Life? What's a good price to charge for a full color hoodie Depending on the type of hoodies you use, I use the Gildan. I don't even know the number, but it's just like the cheaper Gildan hoodie, and I would start at $25. But you said a full color hoodie, depending on how many prints and stuff. I mean, it's hard if you say a full color hoodie unless you're talking about what do you call it, process printing or whatever. I would charge by how many prints it is. I mean, it's hard for me to answer that not knowing the exact thing. That's the same thing I tell my customers. Like when they come in here, and I tell them the shirts start at $20 if you order this many shirts, and it starts at this price if you order this many shirts. So I'm just gonna say with the hoodie, I would start at $25, $30 somewhere off in there, depending on the print. JS Customers, J up, I can't even talk. JS Custom Auto Upholstery, what's up? JS said, hey, I have an opportunity to open up a storefront, but I just got my Cameo 3 last week and still learning software. Should I just jump head first and learn as I go? I mean, I feel like you can in a business, you're gonna be continually learning anyway, because like even now, like let me see, I got a video, the video that's gonna be coming out on Wednesday. It's a problem that I had that kind of came up, and I ended up having to find a way to take care of that problem. But and I've been doing it, and this was filmed like earlier this summer, this video that's gonna be coming out on Wednesday. But you're gonna be continually learning. I mean, if you know what you're doing and you know how, if you like, everything is not gonna work perfectly every time. I'm telling you, you're gonna have different problems that come up, and you're just gonna have to figure it out. And I see I only got 16 thumbs up, and it's 47 people in here. What's up, y'all not liking my live stream, or y'all done hit the thumbs down button? What's going on? But yeah, with a business, you're gonna be continually learning. So you might come in here and everything might work perfectly, and then the next week you might come in there and you might be doing the same exact design you did the week before, and the cutter don't want to cut it out, or it's some issue with, it's always going to be something that comes up, especially when you have a business and you're working for yourself. I mean, that's just how it is when when everything is not going to be perfect. So you're going to have to continually learn as you go. You might have some issue that come up, and you got to figure it out. And I mean, I have some videos on here where I have had issues and have had to figure them out, and decide what to do about a certain issue. And then it's been times when I have been in here and I have cried, and I have been like, why God, why, because I've been having issues with certain things. So, I mean, if you feel like you are ready, and if you know how to print t-shirts, and you know that you can afford to get this storefront or whatever, then I would say go for it, because I feel like it's going to give you some opportunities to people that you don't even know to come into your storefront and stuff like that. Because like most of my customers are people I don't know. Like they see my sign and they come in here. I had like most of the people that's like friends and family and stuff like that, they always gonna be wanting discounts and stuff. You want these customers that you don't know, because if you have your prices or whatever, they're gonna come in. You're not gonna have too many problems with them. Make sure you got your pricing sheet and everything together. Make sure you got all your stuff in order, like your all your paperwork, your business paperwork. Doggone it, my brain ain't working right. Your wholesale license and your occupational license and all that. Make sure you got everything right with that, and you should be good. Oh, Mark Robinson says Sad is the brand we have here in Philly. Oh, my bad. What's up, Dion? Look, I be trying to, Dion. I gained a little bit of weight, trying to get it off. Try not to gain too much. Tony P says, does anyone know where to buy blank slippers that we could put vinyl on? Leslie Bear said, which do you think is better? sell better. It depends. Like if you got that color on the shirt, you know, a lot of people are gonna be turned on to buy those shirts with more color. But like as far as people, like when I make like the spirit shirts, like they are like I might sell them for like $12 or $15, like depending on if it's got a front and a back print or whatever. But like when people come in here to order shirts, a lot of times they don't want to pay extra. A lot, like most of the shirts are gonna be like one color when they come in here to order. You know, I'm good, Leslie. But what's up, the real? But yeah, that most of my customers when they come in here, they want one color shirts because a lot of them don't want to pay for the extra prints. But then sometimes I do have them that come in here and they might spend $50 on a shirt. You know, the real says, where can I get good quality polo shirts? Reset on Life says, okay, cool, thanks. Bubblegum says, what is a good price for t-shirt blanks? I live in Hawaii and only a couple of places on the island. If the way to get the best prices is to get a wholesale license or a what else is it called? A wholesale license, a resale license. Yeah. Tony P says, I gave you money. You want a thumbs up too? Yeah, look, I'm always asking for the thumbs up. I like the thumbs up because they help people be able to find my channel, you know. It help with the ranking and stuff like that. And like with the money, I appreciate anybody who donate or super chat or whatever. But you know, I'll be asking for the thumbs up, but the donations are up to y'all if y'all feel like donating or not. Reset on Life says, my bad. I got so caught up listening to you, I forgot to hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Reset on Life is laughing at Tony P. Master P, what's that wrench? You said you want a wrench, Master P? I need to put you on the, what do you call it? Moderator list. Lawana Tanks, what's up? I just can't find my buttons to like. What's up, regular brother? How you doing? What's going up with this Ricky Bolo thing? Is he on the wrong channel or something? Grateful and John says, spoke too soon. We have another issue. What's up, Grateful? Master P, that what the wrench is for? Tell me. You gotta tell me. Tony P talking about security. You welcome, Jay's Customs, and thank you. I appreciate you watching my videos. Jason Ian says trolls. Lawana Tank says Bella Canvas has good products. Grateful and John says, I see Scoop. Maybe the rain is bringing out the crazies. Let me see. Mark says, I have a Hicks 600D. What do you think about these heat presses? I am not exactly sure what the Hicks 600D is, but I have a Hicks heat press, and I've had it for over 10 years. That was the first press that I got. Actually, I got two of them now. Have not had any issues with that one, the one that I got first. I just wanted to upgrade to get a bigger press. But yeah, I think Hicks is a good brand. I had some issues with my press coming in. It shipped directly from Hicks, and it came with a dent in the front and paint scraped off, and they have tried to do nothing for me in that area. They told me they were supposed to be sending some paint. I have not even received that, and it's been 2 months. Charlie Mack says, I thought your shirt said turn up. I was reading it backwards. I don't know why everything is showing backwards now. Like, I've been using my phone to do live streams and it was showing correctly, but for some reason all of a sudden it started showing everything backwards. But I guess at least it's showing the video. Maybe they'll fix that after a while, but I don't know what they got going on. What's up, Gully Visionaries? How you doing? Thanks for the heart, Sinara. Tony P says, good job, security. You silly, Tony P. Sinara says she can't sign. I can't even talk. Sin says can't find the like button. On mine, I don't know if mine is the same, but it's just the thumbs up button at the top with the numbers beside it. If you just tap on that, I'm thinking it should be that. Yep, you made it, Larry. You made it. Robert Hicks says Hicks are the best. Robert Hicks, are you saying Hicks is the best because y'all got the same name but different spelling? Mark Robinson says 16 by 20. Net Love says, I really want to screen print, but I live in an apartment, so I will have to settle from the plastisol and heat transfers. Net Love, that I can't even talk. That apartment is not just because you live in an apartment does not mean that you can't heat press. I don't know if you watch Reyes, the entrepreneur on here. He's got an apartment. He's got a four color one station press that he used, and he's doing everything from his apartment, and he show everything, his setup, like how he's got his carpet covered and stuff like that. And it's other people that that have an apartment and print from an apartment. It may limit you to some of the equipment you can get as far as getting like the hugest presses and stuff like that, but you can do some screen printing from an apartment, but you may have to make some alterations so that you won't mess up the carpet, if it's carpet, or whatever. You may want to cover your floors or something like that, but it can be done. What's up, Gloria Savage? How you doing? Regular Brother says, where can I get shirts without labels on them? Now, they have a lot of shirts, Anvil and Gildan, and I'm pretty sure some other brands. They make shirts with the tear out label so that it's like an easy rip out label. Like, look, I'm going to see. I don't really want to rip my label out, but like this shirt that I got on, this is a Gildan 5000 shirt. But like, let me see. You see how easy it was? I just ripped one label out, but it's real easy to rip the labels out of your shirts. And I ripped the one I didn't want to rip out with the size on there. But yeah, it's real easy to rip it out because they're tearaway labels. And they, you can try those. The Gildan 5000. All the Gildans, I think, have the tear out labels, and some of the Anvil, Anvil shirts, and other brands also have it. So you see just how easy it was to rip it out. It was so easy. I ripped out the one I didn't want to rip out. Matt P says you have 50 people watching and only 10 likes. What? What's up, Pernisa? How you doing? Seeing I wouldn't recommend you starting out with anything smaller than a 15 by 15 press. You can do pretty much anything with the 15 by 15 press. Now, when it comes to oversized printing and stuff like that, it helps to have a bigger press. But I've been using that 15 by 15 press for years, and pretty much everything that I ever needed to do, I found a way to do it. Like sometimes, like with the guys around here, sometimes they like huge prints on their shirts, like, full, pretty much to cover up the whole shirt. So if you're using like vinyl or something like that, you can press part of it and reposition your shirt and press the other part. But like if you're using something like what is it called, sublimation printing or something like that, you can only print, it'll mess your print up if it's not covering, if you don't have a heat press that can cover the whole thing. But to be honest with you, most things that I print are gonna be able to be handled with that 15 by 15 press. So you don't have to worry about getting the 16 by 20 press if you can't afford it, because you can do most things with it. But you know, it's kind of like a luxury of something that you can have just in case you need it. You know, the bigger press. You know, if you're gonna be printing huge designs, you may want to go for the 16 by 20. But I mean, I've been able to do everything, and I have been able to upgrade for a long time. But I just finally made my mind up to go ahead and do it. But I mean, you can use that 15 by 15 press for a lot of stuff. So I would say a 15 by 15 and above. Jason N says, Nettie Love, I started screen printing in a tiny one-bedroom apartment. Scoob says, Net, I have an embroidery machine, vinyl cutter, 6-4, screen printing press, DTG, doming machine, rhinestone machine, sublimation equipment, and all the other stuff needed to use in a one-bedroom. And she said all of her machines are commercial machines. And Pernisa says, yes, it can. I'm in an apartment. Yeah, you can do it. You know, you may not, it may limit you on getting, you know, depending on some other stuff, like depending on how big your apartment is, and if you have one specific room to dedicate to it, you know, that's the only thing. It may kind of limit you to how, like, as far as the conveyor dryers, you know, you may be able to get certain size or whatever, but you know, all of it will get the job done. Sin says, Scoob, are you on Facebook? Can we be friends? No, that's my friend, Sin. You can't be trying to steal my friends from me now. You cannot be stealing my friends from me. Tony P says, the bigger the better. You're gonna want to upgrade immediately after you start, and it's gonna be a waste of money getting a small one. Well, with my heat press, I've had that heat press for 10 years, and I was able to do everything I needed to do. Like, my thing with upgrading is kind of because I wanted to upgrade, just like with my vinyl cutter, you know. I mean, if you can get the 16 by 21, you know, I would say go for it. But like with my cutter, the 16 by 20 cutter, that's really too huge to print on shirts, because I don't do signs. You know, I'll do a few little decals here and there, but I really didn't need that 24-inch cutter. But you know, I just wanted it. What's up, Chanel? How you doing? Y'all back in town? I got the boys at the house. I'm over here at the shop. I was thinking about running by there and then probably grabbing some snacks for them, because we don't have any snacks at home. Regular Brother says, cool, thanks. Scoob says there are 41 likes. It's 44 now. I'm behind, I think. Let me see. Sin says a 15 by 15 press. Okay. Let me see. What's up, Mima? Mima Mix, how you doing? Mark says, I use the Hicks 16 by 20 because all of my homies are 3X and 4X LOL. Yeah, I have a video that shows where I showed you how to print an oversized design. Like if you're using vinyl, the only thing that would hinder you from being able to print a design that big would be something like sublimation, or you know, maybe even the heat transfers, not the heat transfers, the sublimation and the pre-printed screen printed transfers or whatever. But most designs and stuff that you get are not going to have that huge design, because I'm gonna tell you right now, most times, you know, when the people come in there, like here, I charge extra if it's going to be bigger than 12 by 12. So you know, most people just take that 12 by 12 design, and I haven't really had a lot of issues with it. You welcome, Ned. Grateful and John says, what is going on? They won't let the squad be great today. I don't know. They just hating, I guess. School says the idiot is the same person. He or she just keeps making a new YouTube and acting the fool, and gave the one negative review. I don't understand. They don't have nothing better to do. I mean, I don't do much, but I got something better to do than be on here with negativity and stuff. What's up, Ink Kings Inc? Ink King says, I'm in a 500 square foot and have a full shop. You have to be creative and sleep on the couch, but that's okay. That's good relationship training. Tony P says, there's haters from other live streams coming here trying to spread hate. It's nothing but love on the Prince Squad. That's sure right, Tony P. What's up, Island Trucker? How you doing? I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I have a 5-to-1 heat press, vinyl cutter, etc. I don't have time to do the jobs. Anyone in the area want a partner, reach out to me. You can use my equipment and we share profit. All right, somebody in the Fort Lauderdale area, if y'all are interested in that, y'all may want to contact Island Trucker. Sin says we can all be friends. I'm just messing with you, Sin. Let me see. Master P says, that was so sweet, Tony P. Tony P says, I was talking about the screen printing press, go big or go home. Yeah, like with the screen printing press, I started off with the one color, and you know, most of the jobs are going to be one color. Well, at least for me. I don't know. I guess I can't say that for everybody. Most of my jobs around here are one color. Sometimes it's a front and a back. But yeah, if you can get at least a 4 color, I wouldn't recommend nothing less than a 4 color. But if you can get a 6 color, that's even better, because with the black shirts, you're going to have a white underbase. Yeah. Or it would be helpful to have a white underbase. It'll save a little bit of time. Ink King says, Island Truck, I'm in Hollywood. If you get jobs, we can work something out. I have equipment. If you have jobs. You're welcome, Mark. Scoop says, some people have hate for themselves, so they lash out at everyone else or pick a certain group of people. God is in control and is omnipotent. Where's my charger? I don't want my phone's battery to get low. Miss B says, Hollywood is in Cali, and they look, y'all on opposite ends of the United States. California and Florida are on complete opposite ends. So I don't know if y'all gonna be able to work anything out unless you print and ship, but then you know that'll be kind of a long shipping from one end to the other end. Oh, maybe it is a shout out to the Prince Squad. Gloria Savage said, nothing but love here. Oh, Tony P said, we in Hollywood, Florida. I did not know there was a Hollywood, Florida. Island Trucker having to turn down big jobs. Yeah, that's good. Networking together. Working like that. A lot of Hollywood in the house. Massey P says Hollywood. Jason N says, I miss South Florida. Ned says, I can't sleep on the couch. My back is tender. MMA says, can you recommend a cheap 4-color printer, please? For screen printing, I always tell if you're talking about screen printing, I always recommend Nevertheless Screen Printing Supplies, because they sell items that are very similar to Ryonex, but it's a lot cheaper than Ryonex, and theirs will ship free because it's $150 free shipping, and Ryonex, a lot of that stuff you're gonna have to pay extra for shipping. So I would just tell you, check out Nevertheless Screen Printing Supplies.com, and I have links below most of my videos. I don't have it below this live, but I've been trying to go back and add it on other live streams. So below most of my videos, it's going to be a link to Nevertheless Screen Printing Supplies. And they also have, I also have a code, a coupon code, so you can save a few bucks. Scoob says the Epson 7710 is $149. Let me see. Massey P drinking that tea down there. Her and Tony P drinking the tea. They need to change their name to Massey T and Tony T, since they always drinking that tea. Mr. Sycamore says it's next to Miami. Let me see. Mr. Sycamore says, I'm in Tallahassee. I guess Florida is running the live today, but that's all good. Florida is all good with me. Let me see. You welcome, MMA. What's up, Sir Alex? All the way from Scotland. I see you got the, look like you won a, maybe for soccer, I don't even know. I guess it will be a cup for soccer. Congratulations if that's you with that, holding that trophy up. What was that you won, Sir Alex? Massey P says, I like that idea. Massey T and Tony T. Regular brother from Chi-Town, Chicago. All right. I've made it to the end of the comments finally. What's up, Brit Goins 07? What's up? Savannah, Georgia. How you doing? Oh, Sir Alex says, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, the best soccer player in the world. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't really see the picture, but I don't know Cristiano either. We just got a soccer team in town. Like, this is the first year that soccer has ever been offered here. I'm in a small town, so, you know, we don't have much going on here. We got youth football. We have, like, biddy ball, which is like the youth basketball. And we just got soccer added. Tony P says it's packed in here today. Woo! What's up, Miss Nina Bug? How you doing? I'm good. Scoob says I was keeping my mouth closed, seeing. But yeah, I'm down to the end of the comments, so I guess I'm gonna tell y'all what I was about to tell y'all earlier. Now, my oldest son has decided he wants to play football, and that surprised me because I don't know if y'all have heard me talk about my oldest son. I never thought he would play football, but yep, he's been going to football practice. He got practice in the morning, so yeah, he's on the football team for the 2018-19 season. Hopefully he'll like it and he'll work hard so he can get out there on the field and not just be on the team holding a position on the team or holding a spot on the side of the field. I don't know. But yeah, so both of my boys are playing football. MMA says soccer was the best game in the world until the diving Italians destroyed it. I don't know much about soccer. I used to go to soccer games in college, but I still didn't know that much about it. Tony P says if he got speed, he would be a good receiver because he's tall. Yeah, I think they're gonna have him at doggone it, at tight end. He's gonna either be tight end or receiver, I believe, is what I'm being told. So yeah, that I agree that is good. And I be telling my kids, sports is like life. You know, in life you gotta work hard to get what you want. In sports, you gotta work hard to get a position on that field or on that court or whatever. Because you know, it's a lot of people that just go with the flow. Like in life, it's people that's close to being homeless. It's people that will never have anything out of life, but all because they don't want to work hard or because they don't want to do the right thing when they do have jobs and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's good for people to do sports, and I feel like sports really kind of teach you about life. Tony Well, that's Tony P at the bottom. Jason N says he should play ice hockey because he's tall. The ice gonna melt down here, Jason. We don't have no we don't have nowhere for him to practice. Tony P says tight end. He must not be fast, but that's cool. But that's for the larger, meaning heavier people. Well, I don't know. I'm going by what my next door neighbor said, that he think he's going to be a tight end because that's what he's been practicing. But no, he's not. He's not slim. He's slim. My son. Y'all see him on here, skin and bones. And my brother was saying that. Well, he been saying for years that my son would be a receiver, but I don't know. I don't think he's like the fastest, but the thing is, he don't know nothing about pushing himself. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like somebody needs to really like jump down his throat to get what he got inside of himself out, because it's no way that he shouldn't be an athlete, because I was a good athlete and his dad was a good athlete, and pretty much everybody in the family plays some type of sport. So it's no reason he shouldn't be a good athlete. But like my youngest son, he played football, he played basketball, and he don't care who you are. Like my youngest son, if y'all watch my videos, y'all see he's 9 years old, but he don't care if you're an adult at the park. He'll want to play against you. He's gonna play hard, and he might cry if he lose, but he's still gonna go out there and want to play. So it's all about your heart. You gotta push hard. Robert Hicks says my cousin's kid just got a scholarship to college for soccer. Sir Alex says I wish your boy luck in his football. I hope he get out there and work hard, Sir Alex, and get on the field. MMA says any advice on sourcing inks, t-shirts in Europe? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that area. I don't know if it's anyone on here from Europe that may be helpful to MMA Mix. What's up, Luis? How you doing? Luis Enrique Perez Roman, if I said that correctly. A shout out to Mexico City. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. MMA says I'm in Lisbon. My bad. Lisbon, Portugal. Scenera says, how do you press jogging pants with a heat press? Do I have a video? I don't think I have a video on it. I mean, it would be similar to pressing a t-shirt or anything else, but you may, depending on where you pressing it on your jogging pants, you may need a Teflon pillow. And this air conditioner is on. I don't know if it's loud on here to y'all. I'm feeling like I need to talk louder, but yeah, it will be the same thing. You may have to use a Teflon pillow and decrease the pressure so that the Teflon pillow is thicker, and that may help you with pressing them if you're having issues, or depending on where. And I'm thinking like these jogging pants that I have on, they are like they have like lines and stuff on them, as you see right here, and they got pockets on the side. So something like that with a lot of different creases and stuff, or uneven surface, you come out better using a Teflon pillow. Tony P says, don't worry, he will push himself. He has a good coach. He don't want to push himself for me. And I don't know much about football. All I know is hit him, run. That's all I know. Them Cavaliers, I don't know what's up with them Cavaliers, Tony P. LeBron just gave up. LeBron gave up in the first game, to be honest with you. Like, he was just playing, he seemed to me like he was just playing to get stats, because in that first game, in the first game, okay, you have to go into overtime. I know the ideal thing is not to have to go into overtime if you are playing away, if you playing a different team, and then you know, if you going into overtime, the score is 0-0. But he's sitting on the bench. If you saw that shot of him on the bench, like staring into space, like, you know, like he just had gave up, and he shouldn't have gave up in that game because the, you know, it was 0-0. All you gotta do is go out there and play hard. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I think he just gave up. I don't know what's going on with LeBron, to be honest with you. I kind of was disappointed in him. I mean, I you know, I'm a LeBron hater, but I still believe that he is probably the best player in the NBA right now. But the thing is, you can't. Well, it's thundering and stuff. You can't belittle your teammates and stuff like that either. You know, you gotta try to motivate your teammates, and if you the leader, they can't see their leader give up. Imagination Apparel says, "What's up, Imagination?" Says a good coach will bring out the best in beginning players, teach them how to push beyond what they believe they can do. I agree with that. You can get the pressing pillows or pressing pad. They have them at Stalls. They have them on eBay. A lot of they're called Teflon pillows. But if you type in Teflon pillows or heat pressing pillows, I would go to Google and type it in and look for the best price on there. You can also get them from Amazon because they are, you know, they are actually, you know, pretty much going to be the same. So I would just look for the best price. Tony P says eBay. Sin says, okay, I am brand new to the printing stuff. Imagination Apparel says Stalls has pressing pillows. Sure. Let me go get it. And I have links under some of the videos. I don't like actually in one of my videos I'm showing everything that I have. Let me find it. And here's the pressing pillow right here. And they come in different sizes. I don't even know what size this is. I think it may be like 12 by 14 or something like that. But yeah, you would use this for like jerseys and stuff like that. Like the jerseys with the buttons or stuff like that. Anything that has uneven surface. Like if it's got a pocket on it or something like that. Yeah, that's what you would use it for. And I have a video that shows like all the equipment that I purchased, all the equipment that I have, and it should be a link under that if you have a problem finding it. But I feel like the best thing to do would be to Google it and find the best price. Jason N says football equals hit 'em, run. LeBron gave his all. He just got rid of all his good teammates. Yeah, I felt like he needed he got rid of Isaiah Thomas. I felt like that was one person he should have kept. You know, you need Isaiah Thomas was the leader of the Celtics when he played with the Celtics. I felt like he needed somebody to help him lead, just like you see with the Houston Rockets. They had Chris Paul and they had you know, the bearded one. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, at one point he got tired. James Harden got tired, and he went and sat down, and Chris Paul just took over. You know, you need something like that. You need somebody, okay, so you can get you a little break. You got somebody that's used to being in charge. I feel like that was what they was missing. You know, they players I felt like was okay, but then when you are down in your teammates all the time, you know, what kind of confidence are you going to give them, you know? I feel like they going to kind of be mad at you. and maybe not give their best because you downing them all the time, and saying you don't have no help and I did everything, and making comments to let people know it's not my fault. Then Tony P, you see, he was like, he say he played the whole series with a broke hand. Now what kind of stuff is that? Now you saw Clay when I can't think of his name, old boy for the Cavs dived at Clay's legs and almost J.R. Smith almost injured him. Well, he did injure him, but he was able to come back. He when they asked him about his leg or whatever, he was like, "Oh, I'm good. It's not, I'm still gonna play. I'm good." But LeBron waited until the whole series was over. Then he come out with a cast or a wrap or whatever on his arm and talking about, "Well, I played the whole series with a broke hand. It ain't my fault. It was their fault. I'm out here playing with a broke hand." Okay, your hand wasn't broke when you was pushing off on all these people, and when you was pushing off and when you was dunking and arguing with the refs and everything else, you wasn't having no hand issues. School say they got swept, Tony P, like dust under a bed. They should have kept Kyrie. Yeah, I agree. He ran them all off. School says Harden, he a baby LeBron crybaby. Tony P says, I still remember when Metta World Peace elbowed Harden in the face. LeBron punched the wall after J.R. Smith fouled up in the first game. Yeah, I kind of don't, nobody said nothing about his hand or nothing. I don't know. I kind of want to go back and look and see if his hand was swollen, because you see at the end he come out there, he put his arm up on the thing, make sure they can see his hand, got the cast on it, instead of trying to keep it under the table or keep it. He want to make sure to get it on the camera. It's like he want everybody to know, well, I was injured, so it's not my fault. So that's the thing. And then the other thing that I see, like most teams, which some teams do just have one person that bring the ball down, but usually they have a couple of different people that can bring the ball down. School says JR was not the only one that messed up the game. The missed free throw could have clinched it. Well, you know what? It's easy to say that one play cost the game, but usually if you go back, like LeBron missed free throws. He missed several free throws that game. Think about if he would have made every free throw. Think about if he would have never missed any shots. They only needed 2 points to be ahead. And then the referees did make a questionable call in that game. As far as the call with the charge. Because by the NBA rules, they should not have been able to take that back. But also, all these times that LeBron is pushing off and charging and stuff like that, and they're not calling it, so it kind of does even out. But that the point that play was in the game and stuff like that, but yeah. Then when what's his name hit Draymond Green in the face with the ball, I felt like he should have been suspended. If Draymond would have did that, he would have been suspended a game for sure. Tony P says LeBron need to go back to Miami. Master P says Nance Jr. missed each single free throw. School says, and then and the thing right here too, Tony P, who threw him that ball so that he could miss the free throw? LeBron had the ball, so if he knew that dude was not a good free throw shooter, he might not should have threw it to him. He's the one who passed the ball to him. He could have took the shot, and they probably would have called a foul for him. But I believe, see, LeBron, to me, I know in the other series, he did hit the winning shot, especially against Toronto, and I think once against Boston, where he hit the winning shot at the end of the game. But the score was tied. It's easier to be a clutch player when the score is tied instead of when you're down. It's like a little bit more pressure when you gotta tie the game up, or when you gotta do whatever to get them caught back up if you behind. But LeBron threw the ball to the dude and he missed the free throws. Well, he made the first one, missed the second one. Okay, if LeBron would have took it, they probably would have called a foul for him because you know all the star players, they pretty much gonna get their fouls usually. School says LeBron has been in talks with Los Angeles. I would hate to see LeBron play for the Warriors. I mean, I would not like the Warriors at all if he do. And then things would change a whole lot if he played for him because you know he want to be that person that's in control of everything. I feel like that would completely mess up what the Warriors have going. He down his teammates so much, and if you see the Warriors, like I'm not. I mean, I'm a Warriors fan, but the Warriors are not my team. But the thing with the Warriors is everybody on that team is selfless. You know, it's like they don't care. They don't care who score. So it's like, you know, they're not trying to pad their stats or nothing like that. So if somebody is open, they'll pass the ball. I have seen Steph Curry pass the ball to Clay because Steph Curry probably could have got a good shot off, but because he knew they was going to be rushing to him, Clay would have been, you know, had a better shot and stuff like that. You know, like I feel like LeBron is more about padding the stats and stuff like that. You know, as with, you know, just like KD. When KD came, Steph didn't really play that good when KD first came because he was wanting to do whatever it took to let KD know that, you know, that they wanted him to play and that they didn't care about scoring the points and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, that's what I think about him. He's more of a stat chaser. Like he said himself that he's chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan, so that's his main thing. And you can't play no basketball like that. Basketball is a team sport, you know. Even when Jordan played, you know, it was different people that had different roles on the team. Ink King says no, keep LeBron out of Miami. Tony P says Hill blew the first game. The momentum was gone after that. Tony P says the Heat can definitely use LeBron. School says even still that was only the first game. What happened with the other three? The last game was a joke. I agree with that, School. Ink King says LeBron is poison. Some talented poison. Yeah, I think he's a really good player, but he don't got the right mind state. You know, it's like basketball is a team sport. You know, just like with the Warriors. Sometimes Draymond brings the ball down. Sometimes Durant bring the ball down. Curry bring the ball. You know, different people bring the ball down. If you look at other teams, different people bring the ball down. It's in most teams, you know, the same person is not going to have to bring the ball down every time, but pretty much every time LeBron is in the game, he's got to be the one bringing the ball down. In the last game, I remember he was like, he didn't want the ball. At the end, it was towards the end of the game, he wanted somebody else to bring the ball down, but the game was over then. So, you know, it's just like, you can't always be the person that wants to be in control of everything. Tony P says he can be pausing as long as we're winning. Ink says tired of that stand behind the 3-point line for 17 seconds isolation crowd. BT Booker says, oh, Prince Squad. What's up, BT? How you doing? LeBron was good in Miami. At Miami Heat, once he left, I became his hater. Yes, he's good, but I don't like him anymore. That's the way I feel. I don't really like him anymore. I don't like him because he do all that complaining and crying and stuff to the refs, you know, and he be out there running over people half of the time and pushing off, and they don't call that. But then you want to complain to the refs and stuff. Ink King says, but it's all love. I think we should get young talent that likes to run. Yeah, I'm thinking about being a Boston fan next year. Because they got that young squad. They're going to be good next year. They're going to be good. Tony P says, it will be like we have the big three all over again. LeBron, Wade, Whiteside. That will work. BT says, I don't want to hear no more comparison between LeBrick and Jordan. LeBrick is a joke. All right, but I guess that's about all I have for y'all today. If anybody else got any more questions that I could answer, or any comments or requests or anything, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get off of here. If Kyrie was healthy, Boston would have. True, I believe that. I believe that if Kyrie was healthy, Boston would have eliminated. So you about to get off of here saying, "Yep, Massey P, I'm getting ready to get off." You welcome, Ink Kings. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off. It's almost 2 hours. And I do have the video already posted. It'll be live at 7 a.m. in the morning. You welcome, Massey. But yeah, it's I appreciate y'all, Massey P. I appreciate all of y'all for watching and subscribing and everything. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I have a video posted for that'll be out at 7 a.m. Monday. Tony P says Prince Squad out. But yeah, that it's a video that's gonna be out Monday. And for those of y'all who were not on earlier, Mondays and Wednesdays was my original upload day. So I'm about to go back to uploading on Mondays and Wednesdays. And if I have some extra videos and are able to get them posted and everything, I will. All right, Grateful and John, see you next time. But it's gonna be Mondays and Wednesdays for sure. All right, BT, what you need to talk about, BT? But Mondays and Wednesdays for sure, posting videos, and I'm wanting to do live streams on Thursdays and Fridays. Like I said, Thursdays and Fridays, Thursdays or Friday, depending on my week, cause I'm getting ready to start the basketball training starting Tuesday of this week. So you know, right now I'm gonna do the Monday, Wednesday uploads, Thursday or Friday live streams, and maybe on some Sundays, but right now I can't just say every Sunday, because you know I normally need to be getting some rest, and that'll give me time to be doing some editing and stuff like that. So Monday, Wednesday uploads, Thursday or Friday. Jason N says, seeing other than white, do you use any specific brand of inks for a certain color? No, all the other inks I use are Union inks. And the only reason I don't use the Union white ink, which is the Union diamond white, is because it's more expensive and I'm cheap. That's the only reason, because with the black and the white inks, I need to buy a gallon in both of those for sure. All right, BT Booker. But yeah, the only reason I use the Rutland ink is because I am cheap. Your girl is cheap. I say that a lot, but yeah, that's the only reason. And the Rutland ink is not a bad ink. It's okay ink. But the Union Diamond White is a really creamy ink. Scoop, did you ever get some of that Union Diamond White? I saw Rob Beast using it in one of his videos, and he was talking about how creamy it is. But that is the creamiest ink white ink I have ever used. And to be honest with you, you can get by doing one pass with that ink, because I've done it before on black shirts. School says, I seldom make slippers, but they are not what you are looking for, Tony P. All right, Ned. I'll see you next time. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Is it Net or Nettie? I be mispronouncing stuff sometimes. All right, let me see. Tony P says Stan Banks was real secretive of where he purchased his. Let me see. Jason N says screen printers are cheap, LOL. Well, I fit right in then. I thought it was just me. Scoob says no, Rod told me to get the Fusion 180. Yeah, and I saw, and on his video, Rod, if you listening, on your video you was talking about how creamy that Union diamond white is. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't used the Fusion 180 though. It could be better, I'm not sure. I have to ask him next time we on live. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I appreciate y'all tuning in today. It's starting back to rain, so hopefully I can sneak up out of here before it gets too bad. But I will see you guys later. Y'all be sure Monday to check out the video. Check out that video. And you know, I was super busy during that time, so that's gonna be one video, and it's not really a part. I'm not gonna post it as a part two, but it's kind of a part two to the video that's gonna be out Wednesday. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And okay, Prince Squad out again for the third time. All right, all right. See you later, T Mac. See you later, BT. See the rest of y'all on here. I'm just kind of coming to the ones who leaving comments. All right, Prince Squad out.